Perfect.
All right. I know the countdown said 2 minutes. Y'all give me like 35 more seconds, 47 more seconds. First, what's the motherfucking deal? I'm getting the fucking camera. I gotta give me some water, right? I'm like thirsty. I was like eating right before the stream, all that good shit. Give me like 47 seconds. Give me some water. We gonna rock. Y'all say what's up in the chat. Y'all drop it. What's the motherfucking deal in the chat? I'll shout y'all out as soon as I get back in here. I'm dying of thirst. I don't want to die on the stream. Okay. I don't. If I'm gonna go out, I don't want to go out like that. Y'all just give me like 47.2 seconds. I promise I'll be like right back. Just chill. That couldn't even been like 13 seconds. That was so fast. I didn't even notice I was gone. That's how fast that was. All right. Doodle-doo. Here we go. Let's get it. Ricky Montagna, what's the motherfucking deal? Oh, I got the wrong guy? Oh, well. Play this fuck up. Let me see. ADI. Shelby GT. Bearded Zoo guy. Footballer. Water test left hook. Good grief. Malice in the Palace. Let me see. Joseph Lopez on the trail. Tony Snow. G. Lopez. Yup. You still here though, ain't you, G. Lopez? Shut your ass up. A-Lo 87. What's the motherfucking deal? Montez. King Jaja. Fuck Dallas. Fuck the Mavericks. Let me see. J Boogie. Buck. B-Shell. Let me see. Christian Morales. Hot takes. Ronaldo 335. What's the motherfucking deal? DeMarkey. And 503. Did I shout you out? If I missed you, I ain't dish you. Y'all know how it is, baby. All right. Some things happened. Some things took place. We're supposed to go live yesterday. It's not Comcast's fault because I don't have Comcast anymore. It's fucking Worthy TV. What's the motherfucking deal? The internet had an outage, right? So at the most convenient time, then about 3/4 into the first round, it fucking came also when the fucking did. If you're saying something about a link or some shit like that, just sometime when you put period stuff, it is there. But you waited, didn't you? So shut your ass up. You here, aren't you? So you got me talking all that shit. Where I put my damn cup? Anyway, I'm late. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. All that good shit. But I'm super excited, right? I'm loving what the Rockets did. But first, make sure you're following all the proper social medias. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here it is. Salt Sports HTX. Instagram, Twitters. Salt Sports on the Facebook. If anybody still uses Facebook, I don't even think those old folks really use Facebook like that anymore. Yeah, I'm probably talking about nobody uses that shit, Grandpa. Well, your daddy or Grandpa. So like I said, I'm loving what's happening. I'm loving what they did. And again, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm super. I don't watch collegiate shit like that, right? So I'm not gonna sell you no Fugazi. How the fuck did that get in there? I'm not gonna sell you no Fugazi shit, right? So not super familiar with some of the with the collegiate guy or some of the more overseas dudes. You know, I kind of took off last year. I was very upset. We lost a star player for whatever reason, whether you were Team Harden, Team non-Harden, whatever, right? But I wanted Jalen Green. I was like, oh, cool, we're going to get younger either way. We're going to get, more exciting. I'm not expecting Green to be a guy who's going to come in this year and just make the Rockets a contender. Like, I think that's overdoing it. All right. I know some people felt we got the wrong Jalen. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I don't always let the big shot fool you. You know what I mean? But, hey. It is what it is. I like what I see from the young man. The reason why I like Jalen Green again, because like I said, you're going against right there. I mean, you're basically going against right under the bar of NBA talent when you're in the G League. So that's what I'm rocking with. Y'all, what's the motherfucking deal? So my deal is like, I'm liking it. I talked a lot of shit when Morey left. Okay, I did. Right. Like, Morey, you gotta let him go. Morey on some woo-woo shit. Morey, I've come to realize this, okay? Morey did a lot of stuff for the Rockets. He kept us relevant. You know, I think he was able to ride a lot of shit on the back of James Harden, making a lot of shit work because James was that good. But I think he overvalues guys, right? And the reason why I say that is he put this request, I guess, out of this package, the rumors that they're saying for Ben Simmons, that are ridiculous, like just not even like wanting a Harden-esque package for this guy, especially coming off, I won't say like a bad season, but that people are not going to forget how he played that last game, and then passing up on opportunities like that. Heart is the biggest thing to me in any of these sports, right? Motherfuckers love to talk about 40 time. Motherfuckers love to talk about high jumps. Motherfuckers love to talk about. I mean, this is any sport. They love to speak on this stuff, the measurables. But the biggest thing in any of this shit is the immeasurables. Because if you go and look, I'm pretty sure that the people who've had the best measurables of all time probably didn't last very long. You probably don't even know their name. There's probably motherfuckers who came and could jump way out the gym. You got the motherfuckers who are in and one, ridiculous handles, all that shit never make it to the league, right? So, to me, the measurables are cool, but the things that you can't measure are a bit more important. Like your sports IQ, the heart that somebody has, the willingness that they are to go to be great. I think Jalen Green has that heart. And so I'm look, I'm a little bit old school. I'm a little bit more old school to some of y'all. I don't like none of these new nigga style, okay? But I tell y'all all the time, whether you're in here or whether you watch the Den, like people for what you like them for. Don't let, he's a star on the court, like get you involved in their politics, get you involved in their alternative lifestyles, whatever. If we're talking about, one strange dresser leaving, and actually two of them, because you're talking about Russ, we're going to talk about that too, right? We know it's H-Town, right? Man, and I really wish, if you weren't in the Discord, I'm telling you, it's that time of the year. If you left the Patreon or you left the Discord, I'm trying to get back in it. Y'all know when the season starts up, when sports starts up, that's when it goes down. And so since the internet was tripping yesterday, we were in the Discord. Hector's a Lakers fan. Spitz is an Orlando fan. It was entertainment. It was pure entertainment, right? So if you missed that, I wish so bad that those reactions would have been caught on stream. Like y'all don't understand what you're missing. Vince, what's the motherfucking deal? But even the press conference, the Suit Daddy Horner press conference today, bro. I know some of y'all like the Rockets pinstripes unit. Exactly, Spruce. Now some of y'all gonna get mad at me. Two things about the Rockets I didn't fuck with. All right, I did not fuck with the pinstripe jerseys. I had one, right? But I did not like them. I had one, right? Reflecting back on my bad decisions as a youngster, I'm not a fan of the pinstripe jerseys, and I was not a fan of the franchise Rockets. Like, I was not a fan. I was not a Steve Francis fan. And I know I'm going to catch some flack for that. I'll take that. I'll stand on that. Right? Steven, exactly. Well, shout out to Steven Rose. Like, I didn't like the little cartoony Rocket. And just something about Steve Francis. I was just not, like, the dude was super athletic, very talented. I don't know about his off the court antics, whatever, right? But it was just like, it was just tough. I was bigger on Moochie than I was on Steve. I was bigger on Coutinho than I was on Steve. But yeah, and I know everybody was talking about wearing the shit because of the pinstripes, right? I'm like, no, Chief, you can call it what you want to, but I don't know. So this is what we might do today, right? Because it's been such a long time, and Soft Sports is about the people, right? I've been testing out some phone lines and different things, and I think I still need to try this one. I don't know if it's gonna work. So it's not that I hated Steve, and I didn't knock his talent or any of that, but it's just like, man, it was just something that I wouldn't just call myself, man, I'm a Steve Francis fan. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm old, nigga. Well, not old, but I'm older. So, I'm fucking with the mustard and mayo. I'm fucking with Olajuwon. Those are my Rockets. Like, that's my T-Mac out. I'm fucking with T-Mac and yeah. But, again, it's just like this young group that they got. I like them. I like the dudes that they got from overseas. And I know what I was saying before I got all swapped up. We're going to try to test out this number because I got a couple of different phone services I'm trying to get back to one that I like. And I know that in the past that when we have call-ins and then we'd have around, it's like, it'd be a little bit of a clusterfuck, but The sauce was made on calls, and so we got to get back to that element. So I'm gonna try to open up the line here in a little bit, take a couple of calls. Really want to hear how y'all feel. Hopefully this shit works smoothly. If not, we'll see. Whatever. I was not a Barkley fan. I was not. I did not fuck with the whole Barkley. Other than tussling with Shaq, I like Barkley more off the court for his commentary than I ever liked Barkley as a fucking athlete. So there's that, right? But Green, loving it, right? Christopher, not super familiar with the dude. Other than I know some ASU ties, the other guy that just left from ASU. He says he doesn't feel like those are his shoes to fill. Cool, I'm with that. There were some dumbass questions in that press conference today, bro. Like, I don't know who asked that shit. I'd say Steve was garbage. I just wasn't a Steve fan. Oh, Maxwell all the way though. We need more Vernon Maxwells. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. G. Lopez, you like my sister? Well, she's dead, so that's kind of weird. If you're in that kinky stuff, that's you, bro. You do you. Everybody's got a thing, but anywho, that Kobe question, that shit was so fucking baffling, dog. Like that shit blew my mind, bro. Like, yeah, Max is a great Twitter follow. Like that, he's the GOAT. Didn't bar Jordan. Like, I don't care what anybody said. People say what they want to. If the Bulls would have had to have seen the Rockets, not the Rockets have to see the Bulls. If the Bulls would have had to have seen the Rockets, it'd have been a bad series for them. The Rockets always gave the Bulls the business, or it was always a close. The Bulls ain't never just walk over the Rockets. Oh, you only saw them a couple of times a year, but generally the Rockets got the best of the Bulls. So my deal is this, right? The stupid questions, but I think I like what Stone is doing. Like I said, go get the dude from he's not from Argentina. I'm not sure exactly what all the international dudes are. I know the one dude from Real Madrid, Garuba, and I like him because of how he handled it. Like, knowing that he was going to get drafted. That motherfucker's still playing in games. Like, he's like, fuck it. If y'all hear something, wake me up, and we'll make something shake. But as far as, to me, that seems like a love of the game. I like the fact that all these guys are younger. Everybody's like 19. So that means that there's high upside for everybody. Every one of them. Make sure you hit that like button. Isaac. I used to like Isaac, dog. Like, he kind of got put in a bad position, but it is what it is, right? Spain. And then, like I say, the other dude, God damn it, I can't think of his name right now. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That dude, the dark guy, the dark skinned Garuba, he came from Africa. They were trying to make the Giannis comparison. Like, that dude's not going to take the same path as Giannis. Just because they had a little slight similar migrant story. That's neato, but that's not going to happen. Usman. And then Alperen Sengun, I'm probably fucking his name up. Players fuck up. The dude got moves, though. That dude reminds me of a dude I used to hoop with. I used to be at this park when I was younger. Old school dude. This dude was like in his 60s, dog. I used to call him Iceman. This nigga had all the moves. He wasn't that late. He was old, so he ain't had the juice. But, like, that motherfucker just had all kind of moves. Like, he had a way of finessing you. And Sagoon got the Sagoon shake. Like, he got his own little dream shake. Like, man, I'm rocking with it. Like I said, I'm loving what took place. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving what happened. I'm looking forward to seeing what this team can become. Again, with them all being young, with them all being in that 19 age range, that means there's going to be a lot of room for growth. There's going to be a lot of development that's going to have to take place. But I would love to see, especially like I said, two bigs get with Dream and see what what could come to fruition with that. So there's that. Give me un segundo. And the thing about what's his name, Segundo, I was not expecting that. I didn't realize that the Rockets were going to make a deal, and so having 4 picks in the first, like I said, I don't know if I won't say they're trying to make something happen right away, like right now, because again, I don't think any single one of these guys is that guy that just takes a team that was borderline or bottom of the pack. I'm not going to call them bottom of the barrel because there's talent on the Rockets. It's just some pieces are missing, and it's going to take them straight to the top. It's not going to be like, I don't think it's going to be that generational guy yet, but I think these are all key pieces to developing a great team in the future. So I'm really looking forward to the athleticism. I'm really looking forward to seeing these guys take the court. Now, like I said, we 67 deep. We got 27 likes. Hit that damn like button. Are we full of haters? I mean, if we 41 haters deep, y'all just let me know. I mean, it's all good. Just if you a hater, say you a hater. Just address yourself as a motherfucking hater. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Say, man. DeMarque. Those don't hate. Don't hate on Battier. I don't care what anybody says. Battier is the godfather of the analytics, dog. That nigga put together a book on Kobe. Didn't help his ass out at all. Not in the slightest. Not a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dominic Perry. I'm glad. Own that shit, man. Own that shit. If you a hater, say you a motherfucking hater. Dog, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Who's gonna who's gonna stop? Louis Scola? Man, ain't nobody calling the Scola, baby. What you talking about? The Scola Scoop? What are you talking about? Man, y'all get out of here. Yeah, Scola's still balling. He got a haircut, looking like a old action hero or something, like old Jean-Claude or some shit. Dog, I fuck with Scola, dog. Shit, the Scola Scoop, dog, man, I rock with Scola. Shane was the truth, dog. He wasn't expecting shit out of him. Shane was 3-and-D. He give you a little something, but Shane's defense, dog, that boy went hard, dog. Y'all want to go down nostalgia lane and shit. This ain't what we're trying to do. But this is what I'm going to do. Like I said, let me pull this number up. I hope this shit is cooperative. And I see some of y'all trying to hustle pistachios. Y'all ain't got the... if we're talking about Shane or Ariza... if we're talking on the court, I'm probably going to lean towards Ariza, right? But I like Shane Battier more as a person. Okay? I like Shane Battier more. Have y'all seen, speaking of hand in the face, right? Scotty ain't no chips for you, my nigga. Quit trying to get in. Have y'all seen that new shit? Because, like, trainers be going way too far. They be trying to come up with new crafty shit. Like, have y'all seen that shit? It's like a little headband and it's like a hand that's in the motherfucker face. Like, the whole time. Like, that shit is wild. Motherfuckers come up with some anything. All right, let's see. First, let me hustle one of y'all for your pistachios while I get this phone lined up. Let me drop this number wherever it is. Oh, this ain't it. Hold on. And then we're gonna. But yeah, there's a couple of things too. Before I say that. And a couple of things that I like. The reason why, like I said, I mentioned before, Warren Green, because of that chemistry that was there prior. Like, I mean, him and KPJ are already cool. I say, you got Kenny Martin, you got Tate, you got a lot of youth. He's asked about Olenek. I don't know. You see, brother, this is why you ain't gonna never be no den mod. This right here is why you're never gonna be no den mod. I didn't even pay attention to any Texan news today. Don't care. Like I said, until some real news happens. I know people trying to pump up what's his name. Y'all not gonna sell me David Mims, Davis Miles, whatever his name is, until I see it on the field, right? So, like people coming here talking about, oh yeah, if Mills would have if he'd have stayed in, he'd have been the number one quarterback next year. Really? Name me one person ever in the history of sports who said, you know what? I'm probably a third rounder this year. And I know if I stay another year, I'd be a first round draft pick. I'm going to go ahead and come out this year. I'm going to come out this year. I'm going to just try this third round. I'm just going to pass up a couple of $1 million. I'm just going to come out this year. Now, whoever? Anybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody? Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all miss me with that shit. The 40 times we talked about statistics and all that shit early on, like, none of that shit matters, right? And again, because people, like I said, I told you with the whole, he's got a faster 40 than Deshaun. What them rushing yards looking like, right? What them rushing yards looking like? Really? Really? I'm not listening to y'all. This is why I'll talk to y'all. I need some more juice. Anywho, let's get this going. It was something else I wanted to mention. There was something I did want to talk about real quick before I did open up the line. Yeah, I do want to. Yeah. We need to get something for Wall. Let's get rid of Wall. He don't want to be here. We don't want him here. Who else? But that's not. I wanted to talk about the Randall Cobb thing real quick. Like, because I know we got some diehard. Anything the Texans say is law. Anything the Texans say is facts. And they wouldn't lie to us because the Texans love us and they love Houston. That dude Randall Cobb, right? Slid back to Green Bay. Yeah. Look, I don't listen to house music and I don't listen to house's music. All right, so yeah, when niggas start rapping, bro. I was talking about this in Discord the other day. When niggas start rapping, get them out of here. Get them out of here. Who was that out here rapping with the Texans, Treston Day Cook? Get him out of here. Like, if you don't have an established career, like, as a relevant player at the top of your game in the league, and I say, what about Dame? Big game Dame got bars. I don't want to hear his shit, right? I ain't want to hear Shaq shit. Kobe had an album, I think he was rapping in French. Ain't nobody in France want to hear that shit. Don't nobody want to hear athlete rap music, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, stop the nonsense, right? And whatever. What you gonna rap about? Bubble Trouble? If he got a song on his album called Bubble Trouble, I'll listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? John Cena, what? You can't see me? I ain't even look, man. Don't play with me. Unless he got a song on that bitch called Bubble Trouble, I don't want to hear. I'm not mad about owning a rap label. I ain't want to talk about that, Houston B. I ain't want to talk about that, right? I didn't want to talk about Antonio Brown or Le'Veon Bell because that shit was ass. Them niggas was a dynamic duo on the field. Them niggas is doo-doo on the mic, dog. Like, Antonio Brown's the worst shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, I'd rather sit here and listen to Ice JJ Fish's greatest hits all day than listen to Antonio Brown at all. Aaron Foster nice though. But again, like I say, it's different when you were a premier player at some point, like in the league. I ain't saying you got to necessarily be a Hall of Fame. Like, it's different when you were a premier player at some point, and then you got to do like Foster on some different shit. You know what I'm saying? I like Foster, but again, like I said earlier, like people for what you like for. Mainly prefer him on the field. We got different views on some other shit, but hey, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's not my place to whatever. A friend, a fan, a kid. What is that? Who is that? I don't even know. I don't know any of these songs. Iverson. I was a big Iverson fan. No. You know what I'm saying? But like, Lonzo? All right, Lonzo got a rap album? Stop. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know these. I don't want to hear this music. But jumping back to Cobb, see, I'm all over the place. Cobb left. Said his teammates talking about he just looked like he got out of jail. He over there talking about I can breathe. Like motherfucker had their foot on his neck or some shit. And so, like, I'm curious as to what's that saying about the Texans organization, right? Because some years back, y'all remember Hop said some shit. Everybody's panties got all waddled up because he said, the Texans organization is not like a Pittsburgh. Houston's not like, one of those places where they've had a history of championships and, that culture is there. And then as soon as Cobb leaves, you see he goes and he says what he says, basically saying that Green Bay is a Fortune 500 company, Houston is a startup. Y'all telling me that 20 years in, this ain't an expansion team no more, bro. Like 20 years in, that this is where we are. And then here's the other thing, right? Because right before he got traded, I know he wanted. Like, this is why I say, well, we got some disillusioned fans. That's why, like, the sauce ain't for everybody. Like, that's why this ain't called Texans sauce or some shit like that. Because it's not for everybody. It's not for all Texans fans. It's not for all everybody happy. Like, we're gonna be realistic in this business. That's the one thing, dog. Like, we're gonna be realistic, and we're gonna have fun. That's two things. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna be realistic, whether it's painful laughter, whatever it may be. But the thing about this, dog, is like after 20 years, you got players coming here, veterans coming here. Last couple times we had veterans come here, they fleece us. You got a guy come here. We didn't really produce, but we heard Cobb say some things about how motherfuckers been being coached, about how things were going. And you could say that was a prior regime, or you could, however you want to address it. So what does that say about that prior regime that a lot of people say, oh, that guy was so good, he had it all figured out and everything. What does that say about that prior regime that we hadn't already been saying for some years now, right? What does that say about how this organization is being ran? We've talked about this. It starts at the top and it trickles down. That a player leaves and says it feels like he just got out of prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of shit is that? So, if you're getting paid millions to go, look, sign me up. No, it depends. We're talking like minimum security. I'm gonna need some ghetto ass guards. They be with the shit. But anyway, yeah, man. And it's just like, bro. So when I'm talking about the crazy Texan fans, I got like 5 thoughts going in my head at once. I might be schizophrenic. I saw some Texans fans out there. And if you said this, you know who you are. It wasn't in the sauce. Like, I be in other groups, other places. I show some. I saw niggas talking about a second rounder. A second rounder. Texas should have got a second rounder for Randall Cobb. Who is your dope man? Introduce me. In about 8 months. Like, come on, bro. Come on, what's the motherfucking deal, man? That's why I'm doing this deliberately, Ken. Because the folks got to know. It's not. This is not going to go back. I know we're talking a little time. I said we talk about it a little bit, but like what we did last year and other times, like went all in on the Texans, and the Texans let us down, right? So that's why I say this year. Now that we getting back into the groove of things and everything, and I really truly honestly wish I could give you more Astros. And so, like I say, we got that coming. But we're gonna give you more Houston sports. It's not gonna just be Texans. Let's talk Texas all stream every day. Man, fuck that, bro. Like that shit is. It's not what it is. Like, because then it gets to the point where them hoes turn ass and don't nobody want to watch and don't nobody want to talk about that shit. And the shit get frustrating. Like, we're finna go talk about these trash ass Texans. But it is what it is. I'm still gonna ride for the house. This is about the city. I ain't got no pity. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm very excited about what the Rockets are doing. I like the direction that they're trending. I like what Stone's done so far, right? You know what I'm saying? I like the moves. Again, I'm not gonna sit there and act like, oh, these are the exact 4 players that I said he should have drafted. Y'all know I'm not I'm not with that weird analytics shit. Like, I know some people like that stuff because they said I think what was it? Sengun was like the most like I think they topped off at the analytics charts. You know, I call people who are all overly analytical stat sexuals, right? Motherfuckers be getting all aroused on the stats and shit like that. Like, what does the eye test tell you? And then you're concerned about it. Like, because again, you don't give a fuck about anybody until you see them doing something amazing. That's the hook that catches you. Then you're like, man, who is this dude? And then you go look, oh, this guy's pretty efficient, or this guy's talented, or whatever. And then you start looking more and more into the statistics. Like, I'm not going that far, though. Does this motherfucker win games? Does he contribute? Can he play? Like, I'm not finna get all around, well, he's every possession. He's actually averaging 7.2 points. It's actually impossible to do so, but somehow magically he's done it. It's just amazing. His average defense every 2 possessions is he's going to get 14 steals, and then you divide that by 3, and I mean, it's just spectacular. It's off the charts. Like, I don't care about none of that shit, bro. Like, that's just weird to me, right? And that shit does not apply to football. Like, I don't know why people, like, really do that. Like, basketball, you can pull that off, like, indoor sports. Even baseball, I see it works, but there's some things to me about baseball that makes it a little strange. It works in sports like that. But I think there's too many variables and too many different factors in football for people to be, like, all weird into the stats like that. It's too much other shit going on. But anyway, right? Let's get it. Let's try this fucking number out. Let's see what it is. Let me get the fucking thing. Hold on. I don't want y'all all in my armpits and shit. That's just weird. Anyway, how y'all doing? How your mama now? So what y'all gotta understand, man, is we gotta bring that old sauce energy back. Gotta bring the old sauce energy back. It got to the point, I ain't gonna lie, the shit got stale, man. And I think I'm not going to blame the Texans because, you know, I allowed it to get stale. Because letting the Texans be all that. Like, you know, around we have a good time, we have fun, but then we let it get stale because it was just what it is. This is always meant to be a fun time. The sauce has been based on one thing and one thing only, dog. Like, I tell y'all all the time, I'm not no fucking expert. I don't want to be an expert. I'm your partner. Right? How did the sauce originally start off? Me, Houston homeboy, the Houston homers. We riding with it, right? Don't you start that shit with me and I see you on some bullshit. This has always been meant to be. Yeah, I got a big ass head. My shit ain't snapped in the back. It's the fucking hairstyle. I'm finna take the shit down today or tomorrow. So don't press me about my hat looking crazy. But it's always been meant to be fans talking to fans. And having a good time. The same way you kick it with your partners when you watch a game and chop it up. The same way if you at the bar, sports bar, having a good time, whatever. If you at the game talking to the motherfucker next to you, you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker excited, spill a beer. That's what the sauce is. Like, I'm not here to try to talk at you. Oh, you're absolutely wrong. This guy is the best in the game. I know because I've been studying him for 3 years. And I dated his sister. Like, don't nobody care, bro. Like, this is meant for people to have a good time and talk about their team because we know the national media don't show us no love, right? And one of the reasons why the national media doesn't show us any love because we got, I won't say the Rockets media in Houston is trash. Again, like I'm not super in depth on the Astros and the Astros coverage, but man, motherfuckers who cover the Texans in this city is trash. Tell them I said it. They want to do something about it. Tell them what's happening. So that's that. Now, boop. That's the number. I ain't even gonna make it all too fancy. I guess put it over here. You can see a little bit better. Call them shits. We're gonna see if this shit work. I need to test this shit out anyway. I haven't used it. Call, you want to share your thoughts? You like 5 minutes, share your thoughts. We can talk about it. You know, how do you feel about the Rockets draft? I don't want to talk about the fucking Texans. If you call and you talk about the Texans, I'm gonna hang up on your ass. Still got love for you. But I want to talk about the Rockets. What the Rockets got going on, how you feel about what the Rockets have going on. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, how long do you think it's going to take for the Rockets to get back on track? Do you think that they are in playoff contention now? I'm not saying a top team, but do you think that they can make it? Do you think it's going to take them another year? Y'all let me know what y'all feeling, man. And make sure y'all hit that damn like button. If y'all ain't hit that like button, you said something about how they loved it. Man, oh yeah, you already know. You already know, man. When the national meeting, when you go to Houston, niggas gonna start shitting on you. Niggas gonna start talking. I don't know, Jalen Green. They should have took Jalen Suggs. He's the wrong Jalen. They gonna start hating. Like, yeah, they gonna start hating. But I'm glad. Like, that's my big concern. That was my big concern. Was that there was a lot of hype going on around him. And trust me, like as we talk about it, like the media hype, it impacts teams too. It happens. You've seen unexpected shit happen. And I was hoping that we didn't get hit with the okie doke and end up like bright ass Cade Cunningham, right? You know what I'm saying? But I'm fucking with Jalen Suggs because I just the whole energy was there. What is it? What do you youngsters say? The vibes. I'm fucking with the vibes. The nigga was on the jet. The nigga was eating the Landry's. That nigga came to the city. He fucking with it. I'm sure KPJ didn't put him on. You know what I'm saying? Probably put him on some hoes. And you know how it goes, right? When does the summer league start? Because I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see what's going on with it. I know old buddy them. And old buddy, like I said, who's the one? Usman. I like him because he's over there playing with the Gasol brothers, right? So the fact that I like that we got more guys with more kind of professional experience than dudes straight out of college, that matters to me. Because again, he a big dog like that. Okay, bet that. And so like that to me is what I'm fucking with. Garuba. But like I say, because these guys have got to play alongside, NBA talent or professional talent, as opposed to guys who come out of college and generally, yeah, you got some good dudes in college, but who was way better than whoever else, and then it's kind of men amongst boys type situation. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I like the fact that the G League and I'm wondering, do you think more people are going to start going that route? Do you expect to see more high schoolers go that route through the G League and then try to get into the draft those again who don't necessarily want to do the college thing, right? Because I'll be honest with you, I got my own personal thoughts on college. Shout out to Grimes. I'm glad he got drafted from UH, so that's a plus. Go Cougs. If you went to Rice, well, it's your fault. Oh, is that still even a thing? Oh, Trill's here. Man up! What's the motherfucking deal? What's going down? But again, right? How would you rank these in order? Skill G League, college, then Europe? Man, I think out of those three, I feel like college is at the bottom, right? Because again, like I say, with the other two, you're seeing NBA competition or close to NBA competition. Because you got guys who like, fuck it, I may not go to the league, I'm not going to college, I'm going to go overseas. No, it's not leaning my cup. What do you think this is, Kenneth? I don't condone the usage of illegal substances, illegal beverages, and taking illegal narcotics. This is a family show. What is wrong with you? So again, yeah, and that's my deal. Like I said, the fact that he said he wants to be defensive player, I like it. I like the fact that he talks a good game. Again, I just want that energy to translate through the entire team. I want it to permeate through the team. I want him to get rid of John Wall. I want him to get rid of Eric Gordon. Stone talked about getting younger. And like I said, I don't think it's going to be a year immediately. You gotta have a wily veteran. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? That was never lean. That was always grape Kool-Aid, right? That's always grape Kool-Aid. It's always been grape Kool-Aid. As a matter of fact, I should have filled a couple up earlier. I forgot to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to do it. I'm gonna be honest though. Here's the thing, right? Can you make everybody pay? Like if you win number 2, you can only be mad at one team. It's like the one team that passed. You can't be on some Tom Brady shit like, you motherfuckers passed over me 6 times. well, I'm going to get 6 rings on their bitch ass. Like, you can't be like on that level of mad. You can't be that. You're angry for like 5 minutes. Like, if I don't go number 1, I'm going to be pissed off. All right, I went number 2. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Plus, trust me. He's ended up in a much better city, bro. Like, no knock on Detroit. All right, big knocks on Detroit. Houston is a way better city, man. Oh, thank you, because I meant to talk about that. Shout out to DeMarkey. You know what? I'm gonna find old Maria for you. You know what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your top twos always gonna ball. The Rockets they don't miss on top twos, man. Man, that shit was hilarious, pure comedy, bro. Like, I found that funny as fuck, right? And then you saw that picture start trending. For reminding me, I appreciate it. Dog. The picture started trending when he was on the Rock, and they were not even guarding that nigga. They just like, who on the Lakers thought that was a good idea? Russ and LeBron are going to fight before the season over with. Because LeBron is passive aggressive, right? And Russ is going to do dumb shit because he has no basketball IQ, right? I'm gonna come back to that Simone Biles thing. Remind me. Actually, I'm gonna be talking about Simone Biles a little bit in the den tonight. I talked about it the other day, but we gonna get on that. Like, that nigga Russ is going to take one of them shots when the game is on the line. And nigga LeBron gonna go straight to the fucking locker room. He gonna go straight to Jeannie or whoever. Get this nigga out of here. I want this nigga traded. I need this nigga traded right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be over with. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be over with. Dog, my mother. All right, so here's the deal. Y'all acting like motherfuckers in D. I don't want to call a line and shit. I get it. It's all good. Don't come calling. We're gonna be here for like 9 more minutes or so. Don't come calling at the end of the damn show and then I hang up on you. Like, it's time for the show is over. But I talked about the Simone thing the other day. I'm highly disappointed, right? I'm highly disappointed, and people are coming with the excuse and saying, "Oh, it's mental this, mental that. Oh, it's the pressure of the Olympics." I personally believe that if it was the Olympic pressure, which I don't believe, because you just went balled out at the last Olympics, so how is it more pressure this time with less people, right? Maybe the pressure of living up to your own standards. The reason why I don't buy that shit, is because you went and put that goat shit on. Let's see who we got calling in this motherfucker. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the sauce this evening?
I called just because you said don't call at the end of the show. How you love that?
See? But that was reverse psychology, so you really fell for the bait, my nigga. So how about that?
Nah, I want to address DeMarkio bitch ass. First of all, my nigga, I timed your ass out for 900 seconds. So nigga, good luck talking on here for a while. Second of all, I do not like that shit. I don't know who the fuck thought that was a good idea, but that's trash. I don't know. I don't see it. We need the fucking shooters. We don't need this fruity dressing ass nigga, man. Fuck that.
So you're not a fan of Russ's style, you say?
And how you sound more excited to talk shit about the Lakers than you was to bring up the Rockets? The fuck was up with that? Oh, I forgot. Nigga, calm down, bro. Really?
No. I had expended a good amount of energy early in the stream talking about the Rocks. I was excited. I loved the moves they made. And then as I was dwindling down, opening up the line, speaking on some other random things, I had a small period of talking Texans, and that depleted my excitement to subterranean levels. And then when I was reminded, because I did want to make reference to the Westbrook thing, being that he was a former Rocket. So that's where that tied back into it, you know. And so I was like, oh, you hit a trigger in which I forgot to speak on this. Thank you. So, yes.
So you admitted you were triggered?
Yes, I was triggered. Oh, my bad. I lowered my shit down.
Okay.
Right
That's all I need to know. I'll take it.
I was triggered to talk about Russell, yeah. I was making sure, my fault if I turn it down because I didn't want y'all to catch too much of a double echo. So let me know if that sounds all right for y'all. Yeah. But that's my deal. I'm actually laughing. So do you think with that move, are you expecting an early exit for the Lakers this year?
Oh, man. I don't even think they're going to make the playoffs.
Damn, you think it's going to be that bad?
Yeah, because they look at what they gave up to get him. That was way too much for that nigga. Fuck no. Fuck no.
What's that, 4 teams in 4 years for Russ?
Yeah, damn near, yeah. Yeah.
That's got to tell somebody
ridiculous.
something. Yeah. That's got to tell you something. That sounds like a nigga at the end of his career to me. That's those kind of numbers. But, you know, it is what it is. Did you catch the statements about Randall Cobb?
No.
When he got back to Green Bay, he said that he felt like he just got out of prison. Said something along the lines of, finally I can breathe. And also made a comparison to Green Bay being like a Fortune 500 company and the Texans being like a startup. Then at the end, he kind of threw a little, oh, yeah, but Cully and Casario, they got it on the right track. I think trying to save a little face at the end of that. Personally, that's my thoughts. But would you how do you feel about those statements? Would you agree? Or do you think that maybe he's over-exaggerating a bit?
No, I absolutely agree. And shit, we got the results to prove it. So it just ran badly. Like, they don't do shit the proper way at all. They try to do it their own way, but they don't get any benefits from it. Like, there's no level of success that they're reaching and attaining with this special shit that they're trying to do. Nonsense.
Okay. Darren had a question for you. I wasn't going to ask it. It's a bad question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. He said, which was worse for the Lakers? Magic getting AIDS or them getting Westbrook?
This fuck ass nigga. Fuck you, Darren. That's what's worse for the Lakers. Fuck you. How about that? I refuse to answer. I plead the fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. That's tough.
Yeah.
Where you at in the world, Mr. Trill?
Illinois, headed to Iowa.
All right. You be safe on them streets. You got anything else that you would like to add, sir?
No, not really. That was a fucked up question, Darren. God damn.
It was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had a moral dilemma inside of whether I think whether or not I was going to ask it. I was like, I shouldn't.
That was a fucked up question.
But I'm going to ask.
I guess I would say Magic Johnson if I had to answer. That was my guy.
Yeah. I think Magic's situation was a more permanent, allegedly, deal. So, there's that. Okay.
Yeah, that was trash.
All right.
Maybe our team would be good enough to beat the Rockets, though. Maybe.
I think maybe next year y'all got. Like I said, I think it's going to take the Rockets like 2 years. I think this year, and I think they start getting shit together next year. I think they need a real veteran who's been there. Wall ain't it. Gordon ain't it. They need to really get rid of both of them niggas. Maybe see if they can finesse somebody for something with them two niggas. And we gotta make something shake. Because like I said, I like the fact they're getting younger, but you also have to have somebody with that experience to get you there, just to let you know what it takes. So.
Agree. Yep. But that's it. I ain't have shit else.
All right, Mr. Trill. I appreciate you calling in and not having the sauce line be all dried up. So thank you, sir.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers too pushy to call in. Fuck y'all. Each and every one of y'all. And if you don't think I'm talking to you, I am.
Well, damn. All right. I think that's a good note to end it on. All right, that's a bet trip. All right. Bye. Okay. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Now, see, look, now y'all want to call in and shit. The show, look, you get an hour, okay? Now, I told y'all don't be trying to call in at the end of the show, I ain't finna answer that shit. But here is the deal. I said I would be taking Saturdays off. And I said I didn't know about getting back to daily sauces. I might, because tossing, I fuck with y'all. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I really do fuck with y'all. It's just that the fact that team on Kirby made the shit so damn depressing, right? I fuck with y'all, like the fans. I fuck with y'all, nigga. Y'all my people. And then probably got some Hispanic and Caucasian friends. Did he say that we're his nigger? I've never been called that, but I fucks with it. I fucks with all y'all, man. Now, y'all know the sauce is for everybody. You say if we can go early? Okay, I'll let you know. We might make something shake early and chop it up. So y'all stay tuned. So make sure y'all subscribed, right? And make sure y'all hit that notification bell, because I know a lot of times people hit me and say, man, I ain't get the notification even though I got it, man. At least that's the best you can do is try. Make sure you follow it on social media, because I always post right before we go live on the social medias. Everybody who's been waiting for your care packages, I'm going to the thing in the morning. Like, y'all can't see it because I got a green screen. Them shits have been sitting right there. I had to make like one more thing. I got that knocked out today. So I'm going to go hit the post office in the morning. Maybe I'll go to UPS, it's closer. But they will be shipping. I'll be sending some tracking numbers tomorrow. For those of y'all in the Discord, y'all already know what it is. Y'all know how we shaking. Y'all know what go down. So let me see. Dead Shred, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me make sure. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Man Up. Make sure y'all shout out to Luke, man. Shout out to Luke and shout out to Damon. I appreciate the love. This is how I'm doing all sauce merch from now on, right? And I know you're like, oh, Honcho, you got a horrible time. I've got an efficient plan. You got to hit me direct. No more going through this service, that service. It's going to be Honcho homemade, authentic, all that good shit. Just holler at me. I'm gonna get something set up a little bit more efficient here, but I'm gonna stop using the what is that, Teespring and all them other shits. Had a couple of issues with some of those, so I'm on it. Like I didn't got the groove down. Fuck with it. But like I said, you can either hit me on any of the social media and I get right with you. And again, we gonna make that shake. But make sure y'all following Sauce Sports HTX, Instagram, Twitter, and over there, right here. Make sure y'all follow on Facebook. That way, like I said, y'all get notified if y'all not getting a notification from the channel. I appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, if y'all want more, I'm gonna slide into Discord after this. Y'all want to be a part of that Discord, you can do that by one of two ways. You can join the Patreon, the $5 tier or higher, or you can join the membership, channel membership. I don't know if it's the Splash, it's the I think it's whatever, the $4.99 tier or higher, whatever it's on the thing. And you can become a part of Discord. Like I said, we're gonna do more extended stuff in the Discord. I'm gonna chop it up. Like I say, we didn't go live last night. We was in Discord chopping up all those good things, because like I say, it's time to make this sauce grow. This is what the city needs, man. Like I'm not knocking nobody else, right? I'm not knocking what nobody else does, but the sauce has been like its own thing, and like Sauce Nation is kind of like its own vibe, right? And so the city needs that. And so again, because all that shit that they doing on the major platforms, that shit is, and to quote my nigga Wise, that shit is garbage. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. Like, and again, we ain't no experts, but this is a community where we have fun, we talk real conversation, and we ain't want none of that bitch assedness. But I'm trying to produce, y'all be cool like y'all be cool. But most of all, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. It is an honor. It is a privilege. And more than anything, it is my pleasure. But y'all stay saucy. I'm out till maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday, sometimes weekend. Like I say, get them notifications up, and I will for sure let y'all know. Go. High brim hat. I ain't got the hat game going. I'm working on that. I still gotta get a thing for cups, and I gotta get a thing for caps. But I'm working on that. So, let me know. That's a weird thing, Sebastian, but I will acknowledge you. All right. So there's